Bien le bonsoir. On se retrouve pour un nouveau stream. J'essaie d'ouvrir ma bouteille désespérément et visiblement ça ne va pas. Bon, je l'ouvrirai plus tard au pire. On va faire du Batman encore une fois. Un petit Batman. The Enemy Within, et il y a eu un problème. Un problème de type sauvegarde corrompue. Vous la voyez venir. Du coup, j'ai dû me retaper un peu de l'épisode 2, de l'épisode 3 par contre. Et je l'ai pas encore terminé, je voulais le terminer avec vous, voilà. Et en plus, peut-être enchaîner du coup sur l'épisode 3, puisqu'on aura largement le temps. L'épisode 4, pardon. Moi, je suis un peu en décalé. On y va, je lance le jeu, et j'espère que tout va fonctionner. J'espère que je vais réussir à ouvrir ma bouteille. Décidément. Oh, j'ai réussi. Oh, je suis tellement heureux. Je suis tellement heureux, vous pouvez plus savoir à quel point. C'est bon, c'est ouvert. Donc j'espère que ça n'a pas encore bugué. Mais ouais. C'est la première fois que ça me fait ça et ça me casse un peu les couilles. Continuer. Déjà, il y a continuer, donc il y a pu commencer. Non, tout à l'heure, quand je suis allé sur le jeu, c'était commencer. Parfait.
Hey, I was hoping you'd catch up to me. I hadn't had a chance to thank you for tipping me off about the GCPD. I didn't expect it. You really saved my ass. If it wasn't for you, the cops would have gotten the drop on me for sure.
You should have expected I would. I've helped you before.
And it surprises me every time.
Now I need you to help me. The laptop. I need you to hand it over. You proved your point.
Quite the coincidence that we find ourselves here again.
What do you mean again?
We're on top of the mayor's old office. Harvey's old office.
Ah oui, de très bons souvenirs.
Feels like 100 years ago, doesn't it? Since we had our first
Je
chase.
sais plus ce que j'ai mis, hein.
Yeah, it does. That's the
Je
night I
pense que ça
saved
doit être à
your
peu près
life.
ça, mais
First time I saw you.
là, je suis plus trop dans l'adrénaline du truc, là.
Same as we do now.
Parfois, je mettais des réponses par stress. Parce que psychologiquement, le jeu est un peu fatigant. Ouais.
Take it. You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
QTE. Héliport, considération. Héliport. Q. Allez, bam.
I needed that. Oh, come on. That was fun. I bring out that wild side of yours. The one you like to keep stuffed down in that suit. The side of you that's just aching to break free. Yeah, it's a little crazy. But isn't that what you like about me? We both like to live on the edge. It's where we find each other.
Maybe it is. Maybe you're just my kind of crazy.
And maybe you're mine. Well, have a good night.
Selena. Why'd you do it? Run off at Riddlers like that?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler. On my own terms. For what they did to him. For what he did to you. And just, what are you offering me in return? You're a man of many resources.
Une relation, allez,
Okay,
on se
Selena.
lance.
I'll give you what you want.
And what is it you think I want?
Something meaningful. With someone who has your
Non, ça va pas marcher.
I've had you already. But who knows? I might be up for a repeat performance. Just promise to work with me. I'll stop playing games. We've had our fun, haven't we? And it seemed like, for a moment at least, you wanted more than that. I came back to stop Harley's so-called pact. The Eddie I knew would have wanted that. Anything else? Us? That's just icing on the cake. No pressure. Really.
Ça marche. On continue. De toute façon, elle peut rien faire sur le PC. Bon, en plus, elle nous le donne.
So, I'd say it's time to find a black site. Partner.
Partenaire,
We'll
allez.
probably need our own supercomputer to get into his laptop. But something tells me you might know where to find one.
Come home with me.
Allez, viens chez moi.
What's at home?
Un
You'll
lit.
see.
Pardon. Manoir Wayne. 8 heures. Oh la vache.
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce. This place. It's really you. Rich men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
Make yourself comfortable.
I'll try. This place, it's not exactly cozy. I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you. You're a bad influence on me.
I didn't care about anyone either.
You? The guy who saves people for kicks?
It's not the same thing.
No. No, it's not. Well, aren't we a pair? Unfeeling monsters hiding in the basement. Being here with you. I came back to Gotham for a little
Et j'ai aussi
redemption,
le
but
Batped.
I didn't expect to find it next to you. It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be better. Do you maybe feel the same?
I'm gonna kiss you now.
Oh! Allez. Dans la Batcave. C'est ce qu'elle voulait, allez.
I've missed this. Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is? What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up? Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... and there I am, right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
They remind me of you. Is that such a bad thing?
Ça va.
Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
Mais par contre, pourquoi est-ce qu'on était... Dans mes souvenirs, on était avec Al, voilà.
Alfred, thank you.
Laisse faire le pro, Célina. Et prends des notes.
Let's try this again.
Access granted.
Bruce, whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The back computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
Je crois, il me semble qu'on n'était pas à côté d'Alfred uniquement. Je crois qu'on était aux côtés d'Alfred uniquement la dernière fois. Je sais pas ce que je dis différent, mais... Bah... Ça devait être la bonne chose, à mon avis. Puisque c'est pile ce que je voulais. Et je ne le regrette point. Qu'est-ce que tu voulais
I finished
montrer?
up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because, well, with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks.
You
I'm
never
it'll come in
know.
handy.
I'm impressed you felt close enough to someone to welcome them into the Batcave. But I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you.
She's important to me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a big step.
It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
Au revoir, Alfred. On peut peut-être aller parler à Célina. Célina. Elle va nous prendre pour un teubé vu comment on marche.
It's over 600 horsepower.
On est horrible. Mais non, mais... En fait, je voudrais qu'il la transforme pour lui montrer que c'est la
You're
Batmobile.
just wasting gas now.
Selena. So, what do you think?
There's a lot of interesting tech down here. How you did it all, I'll never know. And it's more hospitable than the abandoned subway those maniacs call home. But just barely.
So, what do you think is next? For us?
Romantically, or with Riddler's laptop? I don't have a lot of expectations, but I do have some hope.
Bah, je suis bloqué. Ah voilà.
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Merci Al.
Look at all this data.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
God, what is that? Human test subjects?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects. Invoices, schematics, design notes.
Ces idiots se croient en sécurité, ils doivent être encore plus bêtes que je ne le pensais. S'ils croient que je vais oublier ce qu'ils ont fait, s'ils croient que je vais leur pardonner, l'étau se resserre, je sais qui est leur fournisseur, ce qui veut dire que je sais où ils ont installé leur opération tordue. Ils se cachent en pleine lumière à Gotham, enfin, pas pour longtemps.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa? Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
Dernière vidéo.
Oh no.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of things. A biological weapon. This
Oh
is
mon
what
Dieu.
Harvey wants. Agency?
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15. I'll tell you what I know.
Harley was asking if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selena.
Benefits of partners. Be safe, Bats.
You too.
« 9h45, Tour Wayne.
Tiffany,
Ah
what
là,
are
je me
you
souviens de
doing
ce qui va se
Running late
passer.
today?
On va se faire coffrer.
I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but you only have yourself to blame for this.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the floor!
Down now!
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Gordon, this is all one big mistake.
Shut your mouth and stay down!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
I looked to you for answers, for comfort after my father's death. Instead, you're running with a new crowd. Criminals? I hope you understand why I had to do this. It makes me question everything you've told me my entire life.
Look, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. You did what you had to do. I don't blame you.
Okay. I'm glad you can see it that way.
What in the... Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid. Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Say
Officers, please.
He's involved! He belongs in a cell!
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will!
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city!
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Il a cru faire ce qui était bon. Il était pas au courant.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves, and be right outside. When you're ready.
I apologize for everything.
Sors de mon bureau.
Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me, so here it is. Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative. What I'm doing...
Je sais pas si je fais bien là.
It's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me. I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no offense, but you're just... Bruce.
On est dans la révélation, donc bon, je lui dis, allez.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce. Wanted to show you a preview of your new batsuit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved retreat, but I couldn't help myself.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
It was hard to believe. But hearing it from him...
Your dad was a hero. Your dad believed the city deserved better. He believed in me.
And to think I gave him lip for missing dinner sometimes. With Dad gone... Maybe I can still help. If Batman is interested.
C'est trop dangereux.
It's the least I can do.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The situation I'm in, it's too dangerous for you. I have to do this on
On a déjà perdu
I'll be here
le père, alors on va perdre la fille.
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier, but Thank you for trusting me with this.
Il n'y a pas de quoi, vraiment.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard. He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation. It's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto
Personne
Gotham streets.
ne doit crever.
I'm not willing to let anyone die, even them, just for the sake of this plan.
What about Gotham?
It's cold calculus, but it's the best way.
Look, for now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city. I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and her crew like this.
Tu m'étonnes.
Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Body spa 11h30. Est-ce que Selina sera avec nous?
Al?
Non.
Have you located the black site?
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Body Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business, not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
No innocent collateral damage.
No, just innocent people, Bruce.
I'll have to keep everyone who runs that facility out of harm's way. Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al.
T'inquiète pas, Al.
Waller,
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind. That access door is connected to the spa.
Alors, est-ce qu'il y a des choses à voir à l'œil nu déjà? On commence à l'œil nu. À l'œil nu, il n'y a rien. Voilà.
Huh. Project Lotus. This is definitely the place. Bodhi spa.
Good work, Bruce.
They weren't exactly being subtle.
Très bien.
They're heading downstairs. The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
Intéressant.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
Ouais, il y a des trucs électriques ici. Nothing.
That appears to just be a patron. I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce. That's some top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Well, I need to go.
Now, why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley? Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
Oh, I have an appointment. Bad shoulder.
The main entrance is around the corner. That's not why you're here.
Why, Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place? And do your best to be honest. Lies insult us both.
This is Harley's secret to get, not mine.
Secret? A fourth grader could piece this together. Project Lotus is what we're after. And this is it. Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem. Well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Il pouvait pas faire ça plus délicatement, peut-être.
Rise and shine.
Il faut se passer en 15 minutes.
Harley!
Hold your horses!
Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You had so much going for you, Bruce. But trying to hide your discovery from me... Well... Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
I hope it's not you, Wayne. But if it is, I'll kill everyone who shows up for your funeral.
What is it now, Bane?
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. And tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he
I
hadn't...
sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered. And Bane, tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready. You're not going anywhere. You're in here. With me.
Ça fait à peine peur.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy? Take no apologies?
There's always another way. Killing someone isn't an answer.
The son of Thomas Wayne shies away from spilling blood. You are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the underworld he's just as bad as his dear departed dad. Or there more to the story I should know. Hidden depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
Oh, come on. I'm more than just that.
We all have more to us, Bruce. You're not telling me anything I didn't already know. Did you forget I used to be a doctor? Went to doctoring school and everything. All for my dad. You got some of the same shades as him. And they all fell down to the deep to drown, to the dark to drown. He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe. Like nothing could hurt me.
Tu
have a nice voice.
Might want to get those ears checked, Brucey.
Sorry.
What's left of them.
Ça c'est méchant.
But it's nice to know I have a fan. Been running short of those lately. In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you? Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl. What's her face? Brittany? No. Tiffany. You remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic. How am I doing?
Who's that?
Oh, that's Rich. Nice try, but you're a book. And I read ya. I'm glad you have a friend in this world, Bruce. That's invaluable. Yeah, friends are great. Except when you
Je lui avais dit non pour travailler avec Batman parce que je voulais qu'elle soit en sécurité.
What are you?
Yeah, Shaka. We have a turncoat.
Et là vraiment, on va prendre cher.
About everyone in the place, except
Elle va prendre cher, je
maybe
dis.
one.
Enfin, nous aussi.
Not two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared. You and Catwoman. Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
Wait, you cleared John?
Yes, I cleared John. You think that guy's capable of lying to me? I mean, if only he would. That'd show a little spine. But if you really want to, you can ask him yourself. John, get in here! When I told Puddin' I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You potential rat.
Have at it, John.
Harley, do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
C'est bien.
Admit it, you rat scum! You're the rat!
Mais, eh, oh!
Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
Damn it, John. You're gonna regret that.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to actually hit me.
I guess you're right.
You're hitting him already. I'll let it play.
I never wanted it to come to this. But we both know what has to be done. Catwoman has to take the fall.
No.
Think about it, Bruce. Harley's gonna kill that Tiffany girl if it's you.
There is no scenario where we are letting that happen.
I knew that'd be your knee-jerk reaction, but this is the only way out. The only way that keeps you alive.
Did you even stick up for me?
I tried, Bruce. I really did. I said it loud and clear. Internally. But you know Harley. She's not a mind reader. I'm sorry. I'm not as strong as you. Well, I'll get through this, Bruce, but I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you. It's either you or her. What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows. I gotta guess it was Catwoman. I went to the safe, but it was already gone. And you were right there talking to Harley, so... I know you care about her, but... yeah.
All right, time's up.
Perfect, because I'm done.
You got a confession? Great job, Puddin'. Who we hanging out to dry?
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me. Come on. Go ahead.
C'est moi.
It's okay.
It was me, Harley. I took it.
You were just starting to get under my skin. Too bad. I guess I do have to hurt Tiffany after all. And you, of course. I knew you had it in you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like, send this one to the great icebox in the sky. Well, Bruce, it's been fun.
Comment est-ce qu'ils ont fait pour la...
Bane, get him inside.
choper?
You can let the cats out of the bag.
Bruce!
Bruce is in deep trouble.
Harley, be reasonable!
Why would I start now?
I can help. You need me!
Yeah, once you're an ice cube, I can use you to keep the vodka cold.
Wait! Harley, as great as this is as a punishment, not Bruce. You can't. He's my best friend.
Aw, Puddin', that's sweet.
So, maybe we can let him go? Live, at least?
Nah. Be sure to send Tiffany a postcard from Antarctica.
Et c'est un fin d'épisode. C'est une fin d'épisode. Un fin d'épisode. Pas mal. J'ai déjà fait mieux. Hein. Il se sent coupable. Il a des regrets. Elle se sent bernée. Elle est alliée avec Batman. Elle est furieuse. Elle est horrifiée. Voilà, on l'a prévenu. On a aidé à séduire Harley. On a dit à Tiffany qu'on était Batman. On a admis que j'étais la taupe et pas Catwoman. On enchaîne avec l'épisode 4. Allez, j'enchaîne avec l'épisode 4. Parce que l'épisode 4 est court. Il dure environ 1h15, c'est ce que j'ai checké tout à l'heure sur mon tel. Du coup, voilà. Scélérat de vaudeville. Une incroyable révélation oblige Bruce à changer de plan alors que le plan meurtrier du criminel prend forme. Donc 1h15, ça devrait le faire. Il est 22h57, ouais. Ça va être cool. Je suis désolé, c'est un peu sombre, mais c'est parce que mon logiciel, enfin d'habitude c'est cet écran là qui m'éclaire. Et de toute façon, plus c'est mieux comme ça, après c'est pas ma gueule la plus intéressante, mais quand même. Cette série de jeux, ça va te choquer que vous faites. L'histoire est terminée par votre façon de jouer.
War always carries a cost. And my war on crime is no different. The truth is, no matter how hard I fight, sometimes I have to lose. In order to save Selina from this fate, I had to give myself up. My life for hers. Now, there's nothing to stop Harley Quinn and her crew from killing everyone at the Sanctus facility and stealing a virus that could wipe out Gotham. Meanwhile, I face the cold embrace.
Waller. Damn it. Just think. Riddler's capsule. That's not gonna do me any good right now. The EMP. It'll fry the auto locks on this chamber. I need to prime it before I can activate it.
Ok.
Bruce, can you hear me?
I'm here. Harley had me thrown into one of Freeze's cryo chambers. But I'm okay now.
Oh, well, that's a relief. I'm afraid I was starting to panic.
I've got it under control, Alfred.
Is the Pact still in the subway?
No. I'm bringing the car around. Call Waller. Tell her the Pact means to slaughter their way into Sanctus, and I'm going after it.
What? They'll have you shot on sight, Bruce.
I'm not going as Bruce. It's time to let Batman handle things.
C'est parti! En mode épique. Body Spa, 20h27. Je crois qu'ils ont déjà commencé la fête sans nous.
Alfred, I'm in.
Any sign of Harley or the others?
They beat me here. Looks like Bane took out one of the spa workers.
More death and destruction.
This blood trail looks like they dragged something. They're looking for Project Lotus.
Batman! Get out of here or I'll shoot, I swear to God!
Where did they go?
They went down in the elevator.
Do you have access?
It's gotta scan my eyes.
Another use for Riddler's eyes. Call it for me!
No way! Those freaks are down there! They'll kill me if they see me.
You'll call this elevator. Or else.
Or else what?
I'll get creative.
Can't you see I'm already in pain?
Send paramedics.
I've already made the call. Bruce, I contacted Director Waller. She, wants to speak with you. Now.
Put her through.
Batman, where are you? Give me a status update.
I'm at the Sanctus facility. I split with the Pact, and they beat me here. It's a bloodbath.
I ordered you not to blow your cover. What the hell were you thinking? You could have been there to prevent this.
I was thinking about stopping the Pact, which is way more than you're doing right now.
Don't make this a fight with me. Just look at the bodies and ask yourself if it was worth it. We'll be there to back you up soon. We're gonna put an end to this once and for all.
Looks like Sanctus security barely slowed them down.
That's why you have to keep them there until we arrive. That virus cannot be allowed to leave the facility. Don't mess this up again.
This door lock requires a key card. No key card here. Hopefully it was quick. No key card here.
No.
Those green lights seem odd. Remind me of Riddler. Someone's trapped under there. Scientist. His final moments must have been painful, horrific. Easy. You'll just injure yourself more.
It's too late for that. Stop them. Here. Take my...
Don't touch anything unless I say so. We don't know what half this stuff does.
What are you doing?
You saved my life by taking the rap for the laptop theft. I'm returning the favor. I'm on guard duty along with 3 gunmen who are all watching that door up ahead. If I hadn't stopped you, you'd be full of holes right now. We don't always see eye to eye, but I'd much prefer you in one piece.
I appreciate the warning.
Just wish I could have done the same for these guys. Harley encouraged Freeze and Bane. They killed anyone they wanted. I should have done something more to stop them. But I didn't.
Bane, what did I say about touching the equipment?
Be quiet, you imbecile!
I'm going to make this right. I'll help you stop them. Whatever I have to do, they're not getting that virus. Whatever it is, I can do it.
Are you sure? With that injury?
I don't recall needing your permission for anything, Batman. I've won fights with a lot worse than this.
Anything in here could kill ya. So keep your hands to yourself.
Let's do this.
Allez! J'espère vraiment qu'elle va pas crever en vrai.
You know what you're doing. Of course I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about making a mistake.
Do not distract him. He can execute this job perfectly.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Shut it, you two! Tick-tock, Freezy! Get the virus and let's go!
It's an automated extraction process. You can't rush it.
I've seen Freezy's obstacle wife move faster than this thing.
Hey! It's a bat!
C'était rapide.
You know what you're doing. Of course I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about making a mistake.
Do not distract him. He can execute this job perfectly.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Shut it, you two! Tick-tock, Freezy! Get the virus and let's go!
It's an automated extraction process. You can't rush it.
I've seen Freezy's obstacle wife move faster than this thing.
Hey! It's a bat!
Je vais aller trop vite. Je vais y arriver.
You know what you're doing. Of course I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about making a mistake.
Do not distract him. He can execute this job perfectly.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Shut it, you two!
Cette fois-ci, c'est la bonne.
Tick-tock, Freezy! Get the
Allez, go.
virus and let's go!
It's an automated extraction process. You can't rush it.
I've seen Freezy's obstacle wife move faster than this thing.
Go, QTE.
Batman! This is a distraction we do not need.
You switching sides on us, kitty?
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
You made a big mistake.
The virus is almost extracted.
All right, Bats. What made you think you'd be able to stop all of us? I wouldn't put money on your chances of walking out of here.
I know all your tricks, Harley.
Please. I know your type. You think you know me, but you're so wrong. Unfortunately, we have a tight schedule. But I always have time to kill you. Get 'em, boys!
Je l'ai fait, hein. Électropalais, Batarang. Électropalais.
I got a present for you. Not today. Big kitty.
Worry about yourself.
That's for messing with my Batman. Go fight your own hero.
Virus extraction completed.
Enough of this! You're done!
Emergency protocols activated.
Damn it!
Nora, I managed to save them for you.
Please evacuate the lab through the emergency elevator. Batman, we're in the facility now.
Harley! Wait up! No! I'm infected! What are you doing? You need me!
Not anymore.
Harley!
Harley's getting away.
Come on, we'll find...
Get down! Get down!
We didn't stop Harley.
You did enough. Now get out of here.
See you around sometime.
Un tel virus entre ses mains. C'est pas très très bon. I don't like this. Centre de recherche de Sanctus. 21h06. 06.
Alfred, call Tiffany and tell her to get to the manor. Harley escape with a virus?
Right away.
Get me a proper lockdown crew in here, stat. I want bioscans on Freeze. Do not let him out of that airlock. Move it, people!
Good work here, Batman.
Good work? Harley escaped with the Lotus virus. Your girlfriend, Catwoman, is nowhere to be found. Same goes for your boy, John. So if good work means half the pact is loose in Gotham, and we've got a megavirus in the hands of a psychopath, then yes, this is picture perfect. Oh, I could think of some more colorful words to describe this situation.
Catwoman and John are not a concern. Our focus needs to be on Quinn.
As much as I hate to admit it, you have a point. Sanctus, right under our noses all this time.
Chemical weapons, human experimentation. Sanctus is the darkest part of the agency's history. Oh, this place is just evil.
And that's why we're shutting it down once and for all. We can take some of this equipment and put it to good use.
This facility needs to be burned to the ground. I don't want so much as a trace of it left in my city.
Why don't you let me worry about that, Batman?
T'as intérêt à faire ça bien.
I'm gonna need your help tracking down Quinn. She's out there with the virus, and that's a threat to Gotham we simply can't allow.
Freeze must have an idea about where she'd go in these circumstances.
Don't waste your time with that maniac. He'd say anything to throw us off track.
But he's our best lead.
Well, I disagree. Freeze is nothing more than a science experiment gone awry. You best keep your focus on Harley and the virus before anyone else gets hurt.
That was strange. She just completely shut me down. She's normally so open to all possible leads.
It's been a rough night for everyone.
I don't know. Something seems off.
Ah. Quoi donc? Dis-nous tout.
Listen,
tell us everything.
Director Waller may think it's a waste of time, but I say leave no stone unturned.
I'll see what I can find out.
Hey, Will. Give me a hand with this, will you? I think there may be something we can salvage back here.
Batman, have you come to gloat? To revel in what you've done?
Of course not. You don't deserve this. You need help, Freeze.
You think?
I'm here to talk about Harley Quinn. I need your help to find her.
If you want me to tell you what I know about Harley, I'm going to need something from you in exchange. The agency intends to keep me prisoner with this virus living inside me. They mean to study me. Given the chance, I could beat this, just like Riddler. He became stronger for it.
You're saying Riddler became infected with the Lotus virus when he worked for Sanctus?
If he could survive it, I believe I can too. That dial, there. They've keyed it into the temperature regulators in the airlock. All I need from you is to turn that dial. Let my body do the rest. Lower the temperature in the airlock. I know that I can fight this. assure you, my intentions are good. Please, just listen to me. The Lotus virus doesn't have to be this. Riddler's blood can turn the virus into something that can heal. That's why we stole his body. Why your friends in the agency had it on ice. My Nora will perish if I don't use Lotus to save her. Bane merely hoped to cure himself of his addiction. Harley already has the virus. Now, she needs a blood sample from Riddler's body.
Donc faut vite retourner
With it, she will have what she needs to create the serum. She'll go for the body first. That's how you will find her. I already have samples of the blood. Look for a temperature-controlled container. Now, you have what you came for. Please, reconsider.
I need to get to the subway right away. If Harley's trying to make this serum, she'll go straight for Riddler's blood.
C'est pour ça qu'il voulait son corps, ok. C'est pour ça qu'elle disait quelqu'un de 60 ans en parfaite santé, là. Beaucoup de scientifiques voudraient étudier ça. C'est pour ça. J'avais pas dit que les autres suites, moi.
Which would explain why she steered you away from Freeze. What is she up to, I wonder?
I suspect ça.
Waller always operates on some hidden agenda. Surprised you're only just realizing.
I guess I'm not. Just realizing, that is. I guess I just have
j'ai eu un souci technique. Du coup, je ne sais pas si mon live marche encore. Merde. Hop, je fais de la merde. Non, ça c'est pas bon. Ça c'était pas ça qui était prévu au plan. Pourquoi que c'est passé? Je sais pas ce qui s'est passé. Tout mon OBS, mon Streamlabs a redémarré d'un coup. Ce qui est embête. Je vais regarder sur Twitch, voir si la diffusion est encore ok. Ça m'a l'air ok, ça me dit que c'est encore ok, mais je préfère checker par moi-même. Je préfère nettement checker par moi-même. Ça me fera chier. Ok, je suis toujours en stream. Hein.
Don't worry about that now. If we hurry, we can intercept Harley at the lair.
We could use Bruce on this one. The less attention we draw to ourselves, the better.
What does that mean?
If Harley sees Batman coming, she may do something drastic. But if she sees Bruce, she'll think she can take you.
Pas con.
You don't know I'm the one that told Waller who you really are. Are we all good? I'd like to clear the air, in the interest of full transparency.
Sure. We're good.
All right then.
Épisode 4. Scélérat de vaudeville.
I suppose I should have seen this coming. She's become more and more erratic since she came to Gotham. I hardly know what she's going to do next.
Harley?
No. Director Waller. I'm not used to her keeping me out of the loop. to admit.
Une conduite un peu
A
agressive.
part of me was
Bruce.
sort of hoping we'd be taking the Batmobile. Not that this car isn't great.
Oh, we are taking it.
I don't follow.
I push a button, the armor plates flip, and voila. Batmobile.
That's incredible. If you're not just pulling my leg.
Yeah. Lucius Fox was a genius.
You've put a lot of time and energy into this crusade.
I prefer to think of it as a mission.
Do you ever question it? Not the mission. I mean, the methods. The clandestine nature of what you do. The fear tactics. The occasional brutality. No judgment. Just curious.
I've done what I had to do. I don't always enjoy it, but it's part of being Batman. If I don't question it, I'm as bad as the criminals I fight.
That makes sense. I'm having a bit of an existential crisis.
Existential crisis?
Yeah, it's Waller. Why wouldn't she want us to know what Freeze told you? Things have gotten gray recently. Too gray. I don't know if I'm on the right side anymore. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up.
You should trust your instincts. They're what make you good at your job.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It bothered me when she allowed the Pack to obtain Riddler's body.
Wait, that was intentional?
I've had deep reservations about Waller.
Ah ouais?
Can't believe I just said that out loud.
She cannot know this. Any of it.
Yeah, here's the problem with that. I think she already does.
Hey, you sure you're okay to do this?
Absolutely. You know, I looked through Gordon's case files about Harley. Her father suffered from mental illness that eventually drove him to suicide. An illness with a strong hereditary link. It's very possible she wants the serum to prevent the same thing happening to her.
If she fails, she's got one deadly plan B.
Don't sound so worried, Batman. I'm here to help.
We're almost there.
Harley's back is against the wall. If she has Riddler's blood, she'll be incredibly dangerous.
Hey, you don't need to tell me. She tried to freeze me to death.
Then we're on the same page.
Harley. She must be gone already.
Do you think that means she already has the vials?
I don't know, but it's worth a look. Maybe she got scared off before she could find them. Hey, Avesta, does this look familiar?
We call it a liminal device, a not quite as powerful phalanx key. Some agency field ops are issued one, and if they left it, they must have been rushed. An agency team has been here.
Not as good as something Lucius would have made, but I'm still keeping it.
Voilà, ça peut être mieux peut-être.
Oh God. I thought this thing
thing was supposed to preserve him.
Obviously, it failed. Wait. Decomposition is actually accelerated. They purposefully disabled the capsule. If that's the case, then they were trying to destroy the body.
It's textbook asset denial, but it's some sloppy work.
They were moving fast. Too fast.
Bruce, why? If Harley decides to release the virus, that sample may be the most valuable weapon we have.
Alfred, I did a bioscan of Riddler's corpse. I'm sending the data to you. The body is breaking down, so do your best with it.
Received, Bruce. It's... oh my. This may take a bit of time.
Dried. Must be from when Harley shot Bane's men. C4, plastic explosive. Only a little, though. Must be remnants from something bigger. I don't remember Bane making bombs, and it doesn't match Freeze's MO.
Pretty sure the agency's behind destroying Riddler's body. But we don't use C4.
Who then? Harley? John?
Even
John?
both.
J'ai l'impression qu'il est en train de devenir de plus en plus le Joker là, surtout avec après la discussion du café, les énervements, les trucs, il arrive pas à se contrôler. Enfin, beaucoup de choses me font penser qu'il va devenir le Joker.
Damn it!
What is it?
They're gone. The vials are gone. C4 and stolen blood. So how do those two things add up?
I don't know.
So, Waller takes the blood and has Riddler's body destroyed.
That would make her the only player who could create a viable Project Lotus sample. Having all the pieces to the puzzle.
Oh my god. Bruce. The Pact all had problems. Medical problems they needed solving.
And if Waller's the solution, she can make them work for her. She's not above using leverage to get people under her thumb. I mean, look what she did with my identity. Harley.
The virus.
Attention. Voilà, c'est terminé. John Doe.
Bruce! You came!
Where is she, John? Where's Harley?
I don't think we've been formally introduced. Doe. John Doe.
I asked you a question, John.
I heard you, Bruce. I do understand English. She was here.
Wait, she was here?
Yeah.
Where is she now, John? This is important.
You got some real nerve, you know that? Buddy! Remember the cafe? Just be yourself, John. I stuck my neck out for you. Way out! Bane nearly ripped my head off. And for what? She flew the coop! And I have nothing. You steered me wrong. At every turn. Every bad piece of advice. Everything blew up in my face.
This isn't my fault. Harley betrayed us, both of us.
Yeah, but you weren't in love with her. There's no point. It's over. The pact, the dream, us.
Not yet, it's not. She's still out there, with a deadly virus in a city full of innocent people.
Call me when you got something I care about. It always surprises me how heavy guns are.
John, stop. Please.
Stop! Stop! Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Well, it's been real.
What are you doing, John?
Leaving. There's nothing left for me here. But a lot of bad memories. And a weird smell.
John, I understand you want to run. I've run before. But problems, they just come with you. No matter how far you go.
Nope. Pretty sure I can get away from that smell.
Damn it, John. Listen to me. I need to find Harley.
I don't want to do this anymore. Not for you. Not for her.
John, please. This is important. I know it hasn't been easy for us, but I am your friend.
Okay, buddy. Look, the agency was here. They took the blood. I was up here in a very dark place. They didn't find me. But Harley did. I told her what happened to Riddler. She gave me this.
And where do you think Miss Quinn is now? We'd like to find her sooner, rather than later.
I don't want to find her. My heart can't take another kicking. I don't ever want to see her again. She ruined me. I can't.
You won't have to see her. We won't involve you, I promise.
I just can't say no to you, Bruce. You gotta keep an eye on this guy. That Wayne charm gets him every time. You sure know how to spin things. All the right ways to twist my arm. It's going to take me a few hours to find her. I have to check a few places, do some things.
Okay, we'll come with you.
No, you won't. There will be plenty of time for John and Bruce later. This is... I need to do this alone. I'll call you when I find something.
Wait, hold on. We'd really like your help, John. Are you sure you won't reconsider us coming with you?
I did, and it's a hard pass.
It's okay. Go.
Bruce, let's talk about this.
He'll come through. He's done it before.
It's funny. When you first walked through that door, I honestly thought you came here to check on me.
I'm going to track down those vials in the agency's cold storage.
Be careful.
Thanks.
Alfred, how's the bioscan analysis going?
Nearly complete. I should have it ready for you when you arrive.
I'm on my way.
Manoir Wayne, 22h22.
Cal, you there? I'm back. I'm taking over at the computer.
Oula. J'aime pas ce que j'ai vu là par terre.
Al! Oh God, no. Please don't. Al, can you hear me? Alfred?
Is it... What was the matter? Thomas, let's chat. Now's the time.
No, Al, it's me. It's Bruce.
Yes. What would Master Bruce think about what you've done? I don't know. He and the Cobblepot boy are playmates.
Please wake up.
Bruce, where am I?
Easy. You're in the cave. Take your time, think back, and tell me exactly what happened.
Oh, no, it was nothing. I was working and I felt dizzy for a moment. I must have been more exhausted than I realized. And, well, basically that's all there is to it.
Hey, slow down, relax. I'll take care of you.
Couldn't be in better hands. Don't worry. I'll be back up in no time. Just...
Hey, be careful.
Thank you, Bruce. I'll just catch my breath. Just give me a moment, please. It's all nonsense.
What is?
Freeze's magic cure-all. It doesn't work as intended. Take a look.
Lotus. Megavirus. Only one known survivor. Riddler. Freeze thinks his blood is now a key to unlocking Lotus's true potential.
The bioscan of Riddler's body, I used the analysis you sent me to simulate its interaction with the virus. And the Bat computer promptly found holes in Freeze's calculations.
It appears that Lotus can be synthesized into a restorative agent for the human body. A remarkable one.
Well, Freeze got that part right, but...
But as soon as Lotus repairs any physical problems, it causes irreparable damage to the subject's brain chemistry.
It drives you insane.
It's what Riddler meant when he said, "I wasn't always like this."
All of these people, all of them trying to kill each other, for something that will make them as deranged as he was in the end. We all should know by now that miracles come with a cost. Lotus is nothing more than a poison.
It's only because they think they've found
Eden.
A way to cure all of their problems.
Men rarely share their prosperity, even if it brings them ruin. The fools.
Run the simulation again, then forward the readings to Special Agent Imana Vesta.
I already ran it several times myself. I wanted to be thorough. Silly notion, I know. My problems are purely psychological. My real cure is a very long vacation. Somewhere far away from Gotham. A place where the sun actually comes to visit.
I might even come with you after all this is over.
Well, I shall hold you to that. But you can't bring your batsuit.
Avesta.
I read your report. The serum makes the whole thing beyond dangerous.
Did you find out where Waller's keeping Riddler's blood?
Yeah. She's got the area on lockdown, but I think I can get myself in. And then I'm taking these things off the table. Permanently.
Just hold on. Let me find a way to help.
You've got to be around in case John finds Harley. And this needs to be done quickly. I won't let Waller turn the agency back into something like Sanctus, Bruce. The vials have to go.
Good luck. Let's get you somewhere more comfortable.
Oh, Bruce. Tiffany's up there. She's probably wondering where I hurried off to.
I'm sorry, Al, but we can't risk you falling again.
Very well. We mustn't keep Tiffany worrying any longer. She's done quite enough of that the past few days.
Ready?
I'm afraid that's all we do. Worry the ones closest to us.
Okay, yes, thank you. The doctor is on her way. How are you feeling?
Well, better. A little more rest and some tea, and I'll be as good as new.
Make that a lot more rest, Alfred. You're hurt.
The only thing hurt is my pride, which, sadly, even the doctor won't be able to fix.
You can put up a strong front, but I'm not leaving your side until the doctor arrives. Got it?
Understood.
Be straight with me. How worried should I be? You don't need to sugarcoat it. I just need facts.
It's definitely concerning.
Yeah, I've told you already that it's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just... there's a lot more to worry about right now than me.
So, Bruce, after our little talk at your office, I had an idea. There's something I want to show you. So, I've been working on this in my spare time. Now, I know you said it was too dangerous for me to help when you're Batman, but I started thinking about a tactical suit, in case I'm ever needed in the field. Para-aramid synthetic lining, photo-adaptive suit coloring, full spectrum, full surround heads-up display. I should be able to get the mesh fabricated in no time. I'm getting ahead of myself. The last thing you want is me out there on the rooftops with you. This wasn't all just about me. You've been going up against some heavy opposition, Bruce. More than usual. Alfred told me how Bane nearly killed you. So I designed you this.
That's a gun.
Let me read you the specs.
Batman doesn't use guns, Tiffany.
You mean at all? I guess I've never seen you use one. But I didn't realize that was, like, a rule.
I hate guns, Tiffany. Ever since I was a boy.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Still, criminals are always trying to kill Batman. Are you telling me you've never once considered a gun? Just to even the odds. It's a no-brainer.
Never. That would violate my code.
So, Batman has a code?
Without it, I would become the very thing I hate.
Listen, I should have thought it through more. I just got so caught up in the design, I have a lot left to learn.
No, don't be so hard on yourself.
I have to go.
We'll be waiting right here.
Ok. Carnaval des frères bonus, 23h28.
John?
Oula.
Dr. Quinzel. This is Harley's. Broken.
Sympathique. Tout va bien. Tout va bien, mais j'étais sûr qu'à un moment ça arriverait, c'était obligé. Il va y en avoir un autre, je sais pas. Voilà, c'était obligé. Mais celui-là m'a fait peur. Le premier m'a plus surpris que... C'est celui-là.
Oh God, please. You're not making this easy on me, you know? What am I gonna say to Bruce? It wasn't me. I mean, it was me, but it was self-defense. I know it needs work. Bruce, I'm so glad you're here.
Qu'est-ce que t'as fait?
It's not what it looks like. I can explain. Just try and reserve judgment.
Let me see your hands, John.
Don't be angry with me, Bruce. Please, just hear me out.
What happened? Is Harley here?
She left just as I got here. The agents, they came looking for her. They're not supposed to just start shooting, Bruce. They're supposed to say, hands up! I've seen it on the TV.
They just attacked you.
I tried to talk sense into them, but they wouldn't listen. They just wanted blood. Something took hold of me. Something dark and vicious and desperate for survival.
Petit à petit, le Joker prend. Grandit.
You think this is funny?
I'm sorry. I always laugh when I'm nervous. I completely redecorated, didn't I? I wonder what Harley would think of the new color scheme.
You said you hit them with something.
I think so. I just grabbed whatever came to hand.
This woman has a gunshot wound.
Oh, really?
In the back.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back to me now. She was going for her partner's gun, and I just went on autopilot.
I didn't stop until I was safe. I've just been sitting here in the dark until you came in.
You can be straight with me, John.
Why wouldn't I be telling you the truth? If I hadn't fought them off, I'd be the one lying in a pool of blood. You believe me, don't you? Because if we don't have trust, what do we really have?
John, there's more to the story than you're letting on.
What the heck? You're supposed to be on my side! I guess I'm an idiot for expecting that, aren't I?
What do you mean?
Whatever this is between us, it's off balance. The goodwill only flows one way, and it isn't towards me. You've made that very clear by now.
Yeah, it is off balance, but not the way you're saying. You are the one surrounded by corpses.
Court, it's all my fault. Why should Bruce Wayne have to take responsibility for anything? I should have known things were wrong the moment you put that tracker on me. You've been using me from the start! At least have the decency to admit it! The least you can do is come clean about that!
It's not true, John. I care about you. As a friend, I really do.
Say that! We both know that's a lie! You don't even respect me enough to tell me the truth!
John?
I know. You can fight better than that. Or do you need your bat suit to really get you in the mood?
What?
You forget I know you, Bruce. The real you. Always hiding behind some kind of mask. Playboy, businessman, criminal. Bat. You can't fool a friend. Someone who really takes the time to look.
Think whatever you want. It makes no difference to me.
Oh, you don't have to keep your mask on anymore, Bruce. Not with me. Oh, are you gonna make me trot out all the evidence? All right. How about the vanishing act you pulled at the cafe when the bat signal showed up? You don't think I noticed how obvious that was?
You think you can use that against me? As blackmail?
Oh, I would never. We're two threads in the same stitch, remember? Bound together, even under strain.
Then what's your point?
After we raided the agency's convoy, Harley stashed one of their trucks here. And now it's gone, which means she's getting out of town, across the Gotham Bridge. Let me help you stop her. I'm not asking for much, just a little faith. I swear to you, this was self-defense. One more time. You do believe me, don't you? You still have faith in me, don't you? Your old buddy John?
This is a mess. And we are gonna need to talk about it more. But I believe you.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's a lot of emotion. I get it. We've got to catch up with Harley before these murderous agents find her. She's got explosives and the virus. If they start shooting, things could get really exciting. Oh, boy! Remember when you said you could buy me a car? I think I'd like to take you up on the offer.
Pont de Gotham, midi 16. Vous voulez peut-être dire plutôt minuit 16.
Get back! I'll blow this bridge to hell if you don't give me Riddler's blood!
Can't do it, Quinn. Even if I wanted to.
I mean it! The bridge and every sad son of a bitch on it!
The blood is gone! The serum you want is no longer an option! Stand down now! No one needs to get hurt!
I said get back!
You're gonna kill her, Bruce! You're gonna shoot first and ask questions later! I can't just stand here and do nothing! We can't let that happen!
She's got a detonator, John, and the virus. Harley has to be stopped, no matter what it takes.
Please, don't let her get hurt, Bruce. You know what she means to me.
Wayne, about time you showed up. What in the good goddamn is he doing here?
Director Waller, John Doe's, been aiding Bruce's investigations.
This creature's with you?
No one knows Harley better than he does. He can help defuse the situation.
I have my doubts. But hell, at this point I'll try anything. Harley's making demands we simply can't meet. Her detonator's on a dead man's switch. She lets it go. This bridge is history. This situation is rapidly spiraling out of control. I'm running out of options. Harley is heading towards a cliff, and she's gonna drag all of us with her.
I can talk her off the ledge. Just give me a moment.
She won't listen. All she wants is Riddler's goddamn blood. And that's gone. One of my own people destroyed it. Someone inside the agency. The serum Quinn wanted to make is off the table for good.
Let me try.
Give it a shot, Bruce. See what you can do. Stand down, people. Let him through.
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne!
Harley?
You made it out of the icebox. Good for you. Should have guessed you were working with Waller. Had me fooled. Up to a point. All I want is Riddler's blood. I get it. I leave Gotham for good. That agency hellbeast says she don't got it, but I know she's lying through her teeth.
The serum you're trying to make, it doesn't do what you think it does.
How do you know about that?
Because I looked into it. It does as much harm as it does good, maybe more. Harley, you're a doctor. You have to understand. It destroys your brain chemistry.
Uh-huh. Sure. You're gonna tell me you love me, Wayne?
Excuse me?
I like a little romance when I'm getting screwed. I'm holding all the goddamn cards. Either they give me what I want, or I play the one that goes boom! I ain't fooling around.
I know why you're doing this, Harley. If you're afraid of inheriting your father's illness, I can help you find a cure.
What did I say when I first brought you to the subway? Never bring up my dear old dad again!
Bruce, what the hell are you doing? Harley does not like talking about such personal things.
Stand down!
Bruce, keep on like that. She's gonna lose it.
Puddin'?
Let me talk to her. I know it better than anyone.
I'm so glad you're here, baby. These deadbeats want my head on a stick.
Get back to the line, John. We cannot afford for you to mess this up.
I'm your best chance of not messing this up. I don't know why you brought me if you just want a cheerleader. Either you trust me to do this, or you don't. Which is it?
You got 5
Je te donne
minutes.
5 minutes.
Won't let you down. I have everything worked out. Up here. Trust me. I learned from the best.
Okay.
Oh putain.
Just what?
Try and reason with her. She thinks you have her best interests at heart.
I got this, Bruce. I'm just gonna be myself. Just like you told me in the cafe. Hey, don't worry about a thing. With all these people watching, how can I not live up to the occasion?
Those two reprobates getting their heads together is a recipe for a disaster. What were you thinking?
You're right. We need a plan B.
Oh, I've got a plan B, all right. This goes belly up, I'm gonna shoot them both in the head.
Well, if that was an option, you would have done it already.
I don't like the look of that. Not one bit. You gotta be kidding. This is going south. We're gonna shut this down right now.
If we interfere now, we could push him right back into Harley's arms.
If we don't, everyone on this bridge will die. Stand by to move in, people. Alpha team, move into flank. Take your positions. Look for a clean shot. What the hell do you think you're doing?
You gotta trust him, Waller. I'm telling you, he'll come through.
With a marriage proposal, maybe. Not a successful resolution to the crisis at hand.
You need to have faith. Stand down.
You backstabbing piece of crap!
Don't struggle, Harley. They think you're a fighter. They're gonna put you in the hole.
I'm gonna rip your head off, you two-diamond son of a...
Get her out of here.
How could you, John? You broke my heart.
Bruce showed me how to be good, Harley. In a way you never could.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Joe.
C'est un mensonge.
You did a great job. The virus, please.
C'est un antidote.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone should have this. Least of all you.
Well then, we'll no longer be requiring your service.
No! What are you doing? He helped us.
You betrayed me after I saved the day. You agency people. You're just the worst.
Find that maggot and get Quinn in the truck immediately. Where's Wayne? I want him secured. Secure him if you have to. Get your goddamn hands off me!
You're no better than criminal scum.
John?
You corrupt pigs. You're supposed to stand for justice, but you're liars, and you're murderers, and you're so goddamn rude! What the heck? What's wrong with this thing? Come on. Why don't you just work? Yes! That's what I want to see! You and me. Together. You're all going to pay for your crimes. Batman and I, we're going to bring you all to justice. It's gonna be so much fun.
Épisode 4, scélérat de vaudeville. Le mal qui vous ronge. Eh bah dis donc. 53 personnes avaient fait en sorte que Tiffany soit songeuse. Tiffany a eu des regrets en apprenant que vous détestez les armes à feu. Tiffany s'est sentie songeuse après votre réflexion sur le code de Batman. Ah merde, c'est transformé, c'est bon. Vous voyez, 63,3% des joueurs avaient fait en sorte que John se sente comme un justicier. John s'est montré abattu quand vous lui avez dit qu'Harley vous avez trahi tous les deux. Il a apprécié que vous lui ayez permis d'aller chercher Harley lui-même. Vous avez gagné la confiance de John et il a juré de s'associer avec vous pour nettoyer Gotham ensemble. Waller est furieuse. Waller était encourageante que vous avez montré votre détermination à poursuivre Harley. Vous avez contrarié Waller en disant qu'elle ne devrait pas utiliser la technologie de Santos. Elle est devenue furieuse quand vous lui avez pris parti de John sur le pont. Et on a fait une grave erreur. Elle est contrariée, soulagée que vous lui envoyez pas d'avoir dévoilé l'identité. Elle s'est montrée compréhensive concernant votre approche pragmatique du code de Batman. Elle est déterminée après vous avoir parlé de la destruction du sang de l'homme mystère. Il est démoralisé après de se montrer reconnaissant que vous l'aidiez à se relever. Vous l'avez rendu heureux en mentionnant des vacances. À la fois de s'était démoralisé quand vous avez expliqué votre haine des armes à feu. Vous avez tourné le bouton de freeze, la majorité. Vous avez laissé John partir à la recherche de Harley, la majorité. Je pense qu'on a fait de très... J'ai fait de très mauvais choix, hein. Bordel. Enfin bref, et voilà. C'est terminé. Pour ce live qui a duré 2h03, voilà, on a dû refaire un petit bout d'épisode 3, voilà. Et donc maintenant, il ne nous restera plus que l'épisode 5 qui ira le dernier. La menace qui plane sur Gotham atteint son paroxysme. Jusqu'au Bruce est-il prêt à aller pour protéger sa ville de la force qui menace de la mettre à genoux. Donc là, c'est le dernier épisode, donc beaucoup de choix qui vont être importants. Le Joker s'est transformé. On a Catwoman à nos côtés. Harley est sous contrôle. Bane et Freeze aussi. Et l'homme mystère est mort. Donc, on se retrouvera très bientôt pour un prochain épisode. Demain, sûrement, j'espère. Et puis, en attendant, prenez soin de vous. Et puis du coup, à la prochaine. À demain, peut-être, j'espère. Comme d'hab, c'est toujours un peu incertain. Mais je pense que normalement, ça pourra être faisable demain. Allez. Prenez soin de vous et puis bonne soirée.